how do you optimize social media to drive footfall to the stores? And is there a different playbook? Because what I see is most of the social media content is optimized to drive footfall to the website or to understand the product. Okay. But when you get into the omni-channel space, especially with jewelry, with high cost item, at least 5,000 rupees and above, you have to visit a store. So how do you communicate the customer that we have a great store experience, visit our store?
Yeah.
So if you could share your learnings.
So I think that the key North Star to keep in mind here is the customer. Okay. You want your customer to walk in to your store. So number one, it needs to be close by. So when you are doing social media campaigns for offline, you have to geo-target. That's number one. It's really important. I'm not going to see, it may be the greatest content in the world, but if that store is like a 4-hour drive from me, I doubt I'm going to see content on social and then hop into a car and drive 4 hours to see a store, right? It has to be close to you. So number one, you got to make it very convenient and easy for the consumer. Geo-targeting is a must. Number two, you got to create the experience that you want them to have, which means your content really needs to be in the store itself.
Okay.
It needs to show all of the USPs of your store. What are your try-on features like? Is there an expert you're going to meet at the store that can answer some questions for you? Are there some freebies that you will get if you visit the store? Is there some added service that is available at the store for you? I think Lenskart does this incredibly well with their free eye cleaning,
Free eye test.
free eye test. Then they also have the, what do you call that guy? The ophthalmologist.
Yeah, so eye test.
Eye test.
Free eye test.
Exactly. So you can ask a bunch of your questions. So, and even the try-on experience, right? Creating, so showcasing a fabulous experience, in-store experience is a must.
Yeah, I think so. This is one mistake which many brands do who have a lot of offline stores. They still create the content in the photo labs or in the studio rather than their studio is the store.
Correct.
And if you can experience yourself in a store nearby, that is where people will be able to say, okay, I am interested to go and visit to that store.
Absolutely. You have to create the experience you want your customer to experience, And I'll tell you also sort of the reason that a lot of brands make this mistake is because they don't keep the customer at the heart of it. What they're keeping is more about what message they want to share. The USPs about the product they want to share. What is the light that's going to make my product look the best? They're not asking the question, what is the environment that my customer is going to want to walk into?
Yeah.
Right? So I think one very important thing is to keep your customer at the heart of it and show them what you want them to experience. So shoot at the store. And the third thing that one has to do is go hyper local in terms of your creators. If you are wanting to push footfall into a store in Ahmedabad, your creator definitely needs to be from Ahmedabad. You cannot have a Jaipur-based creator creating content for an Ahmedabad store.
And then dubbing it.
It doesn't work. And then dubbing it. Exactly.
Dubbing is
It
the
doesn't
worst thing,
work.
I think so, which can be done because the touch and feel is lost.
Absolutely. And it's more true if you want your consumer to expend that energy of theirs, to come into a physical store, then you have to expend the same amount of energy and enticing them into it. So I think my top 3 things that I definitely keep in mind for a social to offline playbook is number 1, geo-target. Number 2, create the experience that you want your customer to experience. So definitely has to be in store. And number 3, use a hyperlocal creator.
Yeah. I would want to just add 1 or 2 more observations which I had.
Yeah.
While using the hyperlocal creator is great, when companies have, say, hundreds of stores, they have hidden talent also in the store. Okay, they have these young people who are great with social media. And if they can leverage their employees to create the content, that gives a next level energy. It's not that somebody else is doing it. The person can talk about the story and the experience in a very different manner.
I love that. Absolutely. I think that is something that every brand should harness, the power of employees as creators. The only guardrail I would keep there is that in that case, you need to have your brand foundation and your brand guidelines very, very clear.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you're going to allow multiple people to create content for the brand, then who is the brand, what is the brand, all that needs to be very easily absorbed by every single person in the team.
Yeah, it can go really off.
It can go really off otherwise. So you want to spend a lot of time creating a lot of brand clarity before you start executing at scale.